If this dress looks uncomfortable, it's because it is. But it looks really good. Hello there, my name is AJ Melnick. I am 27 years old. I'm originally from Wall Township, New Jersey, right by Belmar, not far from Asbury Park. And I presently live in Laramie, Wyoming. Most of my friends in this community, though, they just call me Daisy Maize. So, Daisy is my drag character. She's a fucking mess. She is an effeminate cartoon clown. She wants to fuck around, she wants to find out. And she would love to find out exactly how she's gonna fuck around. I think the three words that best describe Daisy are messy, stressy, and dressy. So the drag scene in my hometown of Wall is, it's not there. There is none. Closest by would be Asbury Park, which I did not have very much experience in whatsoever. Here in Laramie, Wyoming, though, there is one drag troupe that I know of around here called the Stiletto Ladies. They host drag bingo once a year as a fundraiser for AIDS research, and it's really great. And apparently I don't really fit in the drag scene here because it's a little, well, there's like 5 drag queens in the state of Wyoming. 6 now, I guess. Hi, hello, number 6. So I've been doing drag for just about 2 years now, give or take. I started getting really interested in drag right before COVID-19 shut the whole world down, which means I had plenty of time to binge all of the seasons of Drag Race because I hadn't seen it up until that point. I started getting interested in drag, and then I got interested in Drag Race. The biggest thing that I have done in drag to date is my debut. Let's see if I can get a belt out. Come here, Jesus, let's perform some miracles. Turn back, oh man, forswear thy foolish ways. Up now is earth, and none may count her days. Hey, get down, her child, whose head is crowned with flames, still will not hear thine inner God proclaim. Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel, forswear thy foolish ways. It was my first time actually performing in drag, and they invited me back for April, so I'm excited. Out of drag, I'm always telling jokes, and I'm bubbly, and most people would probably say that I'm fun to be around. I like to think that I am anyway. Nobody has told me otherwise. They have hinted at it otherwise. I've chosen to ignore that. I'm a fun time out of drag. I'm a theater kid. I'm fucking loud. I have been told that I am a lot to handle. I don't disagree, but I do think that those people who say so are ugly and poor. There is very little drag that I don't like. You really have to try to bore me. Like, I'm willing to go along with a lot. The only drag style that I don't like is the same, now I'm doing a split. Oh look, I'm doing another split. Here goes a backbend. What do you know? It's a reveal. Could you tell from my trench coat? I'm not live, laugh, loving that, you know? Oh, you know what? I forgot something. Hang on. My neighbors can be loud, fucking so can I. My life as a drag queen has been slow going. Well, that's not exactly fair. I mean, in the 2 years that I've been doing drag, I've been really putting my all into it. I've been working a lot, both on drag and just in general, so that I can afford drag. I started 2 years ago, but it was all online. My YouTube channel, my TikTok, ever since I started doing that. Girl, what the fuck are you doing up there? Holy shit. I don't think they're watching football. I think they're fucking sacrificing a football. It was only up on stage at my debut that I realized, oh fuck, I've really missed this. And if I have to go another 2 years not doing it, they do this all the fucking time. Oh, well, hey there, bro. I am just happy to be alive and on the ground. I just landed, and let me tell you, my feet have never felt more in pain. These are some uncomfortable shoes, let me tell you. Well, you know, Rue, I wanted to do some exploring for myself. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I spent a lot of time on a deserted island, several centuries in fact. Time is a flat circle, and I really enjoyed everything that I saw. Yes, I've traveled around the world now, and let me tell you, it is flat. Yep, flat as this table in front of which I sit. flat as the ground on which we walk, or my name isn't Amelia Earhart. Oh, I like to keep them on when I'm inside. They just let me feel a little bit more secure. Nothing really curbs anxiety quite like intense altitude and pressure. All right, let's get started. Moby Dick, now there is a classic. You know, I saw him when I was flying over the Atlantic, and he is a big bitch, let me tell you. He's wild, much bigger than the book says. And let me tell you, I never saw any Ishmael, but that Moby Dick, he winked at me. And I said, hey Moby Dick, how you doing? The conversation didn't go any further than that. Sometimes I still think about what he might be doing. Never seen a sperm whale that big. Got me in a bit of a jitter. Every now and then he would visit me on my island. Dick, if you're out there, I miss you. What was the question? Right, of course. I would say that Dum Dum thought that Moby Dick was a cactus. Hello, my name is Joan of Arc. Don't call me by name, or I swear to God I will split you from nose to navel. Oui, hello, Paul. You know, I know this saying goes that you should just be happy to be alive, but amazing that it only takes one time being burned at the stake before you start to lose a little faith in people. Michelle Visage. That's her name? I have known plenty of Michelles. None of them have made me a very happy person. Most of them are buried under a Jimmy John's now. You are to tell me that her surname is Visage? She knows that's just the French word for face. Oui? You'd say someone naming themselves after body parts would pick a good one. I think she'll just be stupid for the holidays. Merde. Things have been awfully odd ever since my resurrection. You know, they were planning on making me the next Messiah. Big guy upstairs got a whiff of my new attitude and that went out the window real quick. These are all women on this panel? For once, I'm happy to be the youngest one on the battlefield. Oh, someone make that one stop talking. This is worse than when I took an arrow to the shoulder. Told you to be watching my back, Jacques. You little bitch. There's not even a prize? I'm fucking out of here. Someone get my pocketbook. Hallo? Hallo, RuPaul. Ich bin Hildegard of Bingen. It's so good to be here. Hello, RuPaul. I understand you have done lots of great things for the LGBTQ plus community. I'm very happy to hear it as someone who enjoys the company of women and has in detail written the description of a female orgasm just so that somebody could understand what it's like. I'm very glad to see it. Oh, I love games. I love them. We used to play Parcheesi in the nunnery. Us in the convents, we like to turn it up. Oh, okay. This is a wedding to a man he's having? Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, no, I have no problem with the concept of a same-sex marriage. I proposed it myself many times, and I myself have gone down on more women than the Titanic and the Heisenberg disaster combined. But, are men good for anything? I'm not so sure. I have yet to find something that they can do for me that I can't do for myself, or find someone else who is better qualified to do that thing for me. But you know, I guess if they want to be happy, go for it. I guess he's going to toss the dice, huh? Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. My goodness, things sure have changed since my day. I tried the chamber pot here, it shot water right up my cooch. Oh, I think I need to use that again. Yeah. Michelle, you want to come try the chamber pot with me? No? Okay, looks like it's Hildegard on her own again. I'm out of here. Peace out, y'all. Now, as far as hardships go, cut to me in the pandemic. I'm living with roommates. This is the beginning of the pandemic. We don't yet know that COVID is going to be a huge deal. Months pass, it is a huge deal. We realized we fucking hated each other. Fucking hated each other. I was living with my best friend, her brother, and their two friends at the time, and so they had seniority over me. And after a massive falling out with my best friend in the world, I was back home with my parents and sister and no friends. And that was probably rock bottom for me. It was the fucking worst. So I'm home with my family. At this point, I know that I'm really enjoying drag and I'm working on costumes. I take a sewing class and I teach myself how to sew. At the same time, I have no friends, so I'm really throwing myself into my work, and my relationship with my family is deteriorating, and I'm losing my fucking mind being stuck with them. I needed a change. Around this time, I've been watching TikToks of this one guy, and I felt fucking hard for him. I fall absolutely head over heels for him. I don't want to make him seem like a villain. He's not. A combination of the fact that I didn't go to university, I'm stuck living with my family again at 27 after losing my best friends. I feel like there's nothing left for me in New Jersey. And so I leave. My fucking dumbass decided taking a Greyhound 2,000 miles away would be a good plan. You can imagine how that went. I still have to track down one of my suitcases. That was not my best plan. And I stay in New Jersey for about a month. And by that point, things have reached a fever pitch. And I keep thinking about this guy. And I keep thinking about school. And I keep thinking about this place, which I had already signed a lease for at that point. And I decided that while I didn't do it right, I was doing the right thing by going. Getting on that bus was probably the bravest thing I have ever done, followed very closely by booking a flight, packing fewer bags, and coming out here successfully. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. And I'm here now, but the story's not over there because I get out here and I had called this guy. Part of the deciding factor in me booking that flight was that I called this guy. We were Facebook friends at the time, and I called him. I think you're cute. Do you want to hang out? And he said, yeah. He said, sure. And I get here, and a few weeks go by, and I've messaged him. I've tried to call him. And then one day I can't find his Instagram. I can't find his Facebook. Our messages don't connect to anything. So I text my friend and I say, hey, I think he shut down his Instagram. He's like rebranding himself or something. And she says, no, I can see his page just fine. Sweetie, I'm so sorry. You've been blocked. He blocked me. I'd love to say that I'm over it, but I am just not. Despite all that, I'm here. I'm still here. I've been working on drag since I got here. I was able to bring one wig, no costumes, just my shapewear. I threw myself into my work again. Has it been rough? Fuck yeah. But am I happy? More so than I've been in like a long time. But I'm still waiting tables. And I still only have 1,300 something YouTube subscribers and just under 2,000 TikTok followers. But the following that I do have is fiercely loyal. Because that's what drag does for people. It pulls us out of the fucking void that we've dug ourselves into. It gives us a way of processing things when therapy is too expensive. It connects people who otherwise might never have met. So my personal definition of drag is heart. I consider myself a comedy queen, so sorry this is so sappy. It's been a rough year.
She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was dick. I take a 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 dick.
I do my best to make my own drag whenever possible. I take old dresses from my mom or a thrift store or Goodwill, and I like to stitch them together or tear them apart and restitch them in a different shape, or I can just sew things from scratch. Honestly, it really just depends on what I'm doing and what I have in mind and what I have at my disposal. I used to have a bunch of upholstery fabric from an upholsterer nearby that went out of business, and I made a bunch of dresses out of that. Otherwise, I usually just use whatever garments I can get my hands on and go off of that. I really love to sew. It's ended up being something really therapeutic for me, and I'm just disappointed that I don't have more time to do it. But the time that I do have to do it, I utilize as efficiently as possible. I'm working on a dress made out of tablecloths from Dollar Tree right now, as you can see. It's sort of a Harvest Queen inspired thing. And I also made this 40s boudoir robe inspired bathrobe by hand with some upholstery fabric at home. So why do you want me? This was harder to answer last year. This year it makes perfect sense. You will never be bored. As long as I am on screen, you will never be fucking bored.
Happy, happy, happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday. We're singing this song for you. Yeah, your birthday. Hey, baby, it's all for you. It's your birthday. We're singing this song for you. Yeah, your birthday. Hey, baby, it's all for you. Happy, happy, happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you.
But why am I your superstar? Let's go down the list, shall we? I am a jack of all trades, okay? I taught myself to sew, I taught myself to do makeup, I taught myself to make costumes, I taught myself to perform, I've taught myself to sing. I am a cartoon clown lady, okay? Who doesn't want to see that? I am someone that everyone can relate to, okay? And because I got a great ass, okay? Let's just call a spade a spade. Look at that dumper. Okay, that's enough, settle down. Cast me, please. I'll do such a fucking good job. I'm gonna win.
So I don't wear makeup, I don't stick my hair up with some awesome-tastic pink barrette. No, I'll never be a majorette. I'm plain, I'm basic, and I sweat when I get nervous. I suck at popularity, people just don't notice me someday. High school's got to end, and I'll finally find a place where this woodwind doesn't blend. Oh, there's a whole world to be pursuing if I could just get out and leave this all here in the past. Yeah, they'll remember me thinking, gosh, how is she doing? And I'll be long gone.